seems to me that the heavens will pass away. Right? There will be change. Right? What's the old phrase? Change is inevitable, except from a vending machine.
That's when we all have to get on the inside the hollow moon, and it launches us off to the next spot of our journey.
Ida Kolob.
There you go.
And the moon is the spaceship that gets us there. It's the space station that gets us there.
For those that are aware of the hollow moon theory or conspiracy,
I'm in favor of the moon being the space station by which Michael brought all the animals to the earth and the seeds.
Well,
I'm for it.
I don't know if you're going to go there, but I would be cool with that story as well.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying if it were true, I'd be for it. I haven't prayed about that one, but I'm just saying if it's true, I'm for it. Oh my, okay. Anyways, heaven and earth passing away. It's just a fascinating concept that shows like eternal doesn't mean what you think it means. Okay, eternal is the name of God. So when you talk about anything being eternal, it means it's the way that God operates. It's his way. If something is eternal, it's the way God does it. Okay, because eternal is one of the names of God. So if you're talking about an eternal punishment, you're not talking about forever. You're talking about God's punishment, which will be how he pleases. Okay? It will be God's judgment, and God's judgment can vary. That's why we speak of different kingdoms, right? Heaven and earth passing away. It shows that it's like existence, eternity is cyclical. When we talk like this concept of eternal lives, like you get to live life again and again and again. Like it's like that's the glory of eternity, is that there is eternal progression. There is eternal change. There is eternal growth. There is eternal opportunity for new experiences, new challenges, right? New opportunities to participate in the work and glory. And this is what we're seeing here, that like there's moments of peace. There's moments of rest. Okay. On the seventh day, God rests. Okay. You have this 7,000 years of rest, but then but then the first day comes back around, and what happens, right? Things start over, and you might find yourself in a new role. You might find yourself in a new position in God's plan, a new vantage point, new perspective, new authority. Okay. But the eternal round is such that heaven and earth can pass away, but the eternal round continues on forever. The word continues. The order of the Son being preached unto men continues as necessary. So when we see here that men are denying God, and then there will be heaven and earth will pass away, that's the flood. Okay, that's what we read about in Genesis, that man was with God, Garden of Eden. Okay, patriarchal order was established. Righteous patriarchs ruled on the earth. And then what happened? Men rejected them. All kingdoms rejected God except Noah. Men denied God. They were spared for a season, and then the flood came, and what happened? Heaven and earth passed away. All structure on the earth, whether it's the governments of men or the institutions of the priesthood on the earth, they all ceased to be. They all went away. And then with Noah, what did we have? Well, we had a new heaven and a new earth. We had a new order on the earth. And what happened from then? The same thing that happened with Adam. He set up righteous posterity. He set up the kingdom of God on the earth again, and he did his part. And he established righteousness among men and gave men their agency to choose. Thank you for watching. If you found this content spiritually enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Like the gospel, these little things make all the difference, and it helps the algorithm push out better content for everyone to enjoy on YouTube.